Hello and welcome everyone to another series of Age of Wonders. This is Sochi here, and today I'll be continuing the Frostling Necromancer series that I've been doing. In the previous episode, we got ourselves some more Archon casters from this haunted boneyard over here, and in between episodes, I actually look up on the wiki that these haunted boneyards and this bandit camp over here and things like that, they have different spawn timings. So from what I remember is that this spawns after 6 turns plus or minus 1. So it could spawn in 5 turns, but it could also spawn in 7 turns. Basically, that's what that means. And the haunted boneyard, if I remember correctly, then it was something like 15 plus minus 3, and a necromantic circle 9 plus minus 2. So that means that we were basically around the time when things started spawning from this. So we could have actually used that information to our advantage by clearing some of these structures first, and then letting level 4 Archon Titan spawn, taking that out, reanimating it with the greater reanimate undead, and basically using that to our advantage, that knowledge. But we didn't, and we still got a Archon caster for it in return, which is already trooper rank. So yeah, it's gonna get to elite rank pretty soon, and then it's gonna get less reanimate undead, which is gonna be nice. I think we're all done with this group here because the big beetle had to retreat in the previous one and it lost all its movement points, so yeah, we're just gonna chill a little bit here. I may actually separate the rest of the stack to already go a little bit closer to this magic library. Or actually, maybe I'm not, because then I'm not gonna get healing from my thingy anymore. This Archon caster can just heal itself with the heal undead ability, so yeah, I think I'm just gonna let these things stay in the stack as they are. With my leader, I said I was gonna go up here, take out these scrolls of knowledge to get closer to our harbingers of the dead, which is gonna be really, really useful. And maybe once we have that, we can also take out this ziggurat over here, where we are going to get, where we're gonna have to face the golden dragon, which does a lot of spirit damage. For now, let's just take out these Wisp and the Phantasm Warrior. This should be fairly easy, I suppose. Good. So again, I think this should not be a very difficult battle. Let's see how we're going to take this. I think this will almost kill, if not entirely perfect. So we unfortunately can't freeze this Phantasm Warrior because it is incorporeal, but we can just deal some damage to it with our Frostling Ice Scapers. And I think what I'm gonna do is move this one a little bit closer, try and take out this Wisp. Barely didn't get it, but that's okay because I can do something like that. And unfortunately we got stunned, but that's not a big deal either. Can we try and seduce it? Yes, we can. Let's just try and seduce it, why not? I don't think it can take out our Lich King. No, it cannot. So that's completely fine. Even if we take some damage here, it's not that big a deal. Okay, get an extra level on here. I think it's going to attack the Mammoth Rider no matter what. Just because they really like taking out the, or damaging Mammoth Riders and stuff like that. Just because they can... they have such low armor and resistance values that they usually go for that one instead of dealing damage to our Lich King here. So let's see. Let's get a little bit more damage in on that thing. And now I want to see if I'm going to attack this with my Ice Scaper, and I think I'm going to. to get a flanking hit on that side, and then maybe I don't need. Yeah, this is gonna be fine. Good, that's gonna be a kill, and the rest I can just heal up in between battles. Okay, so that's 94 knowledge right there, and also 12 from our Whispers of the Fallen, and as you can see here, it went from 7 turns to 5 turns already, which is just brilliant. Good stuff. This is a really strong group. Can I clear this? That's the question. So they don't have reanimate undead yet, and that's a lot of pikemen. Pikemen obviously are really strong against these mounted units. So yeah, that could definitely be an issue. They can be I'm honestly not sure if we want to take this battle yet already. So the apprentice obviously does a lot of damage. It does fire damage and spirit damage, which is pretty much the exact weakness that we have right now. What are these weaknesses? Or oh, it doesn't have any. Can we take this or not? Maybe with the CC from our ice scapers, we are able to just get this. We should be able to. Well, these things can stun as well. If we play it slow, I think we should be able to get this. I really hope that they're not going to come forward. That is perfect, because now I can start, prepping my stuff, getting my things ready here, doing something like that. I can curse something in a bit, and I can heal these things. Like there's a few things that I can do until the enemy comes to me eventually. Next turn I'll stiffen limbs something. This damage is not the greatest, but yeah, it's sort of acceptable in the grand scheme of things. I would rather prepare a little bit than with my units than not prepare anything at all. So I'm definitely going to send this thing forward now. It has to take out the apprentice as soon as possible, I think. And in the meantime, I think I'll stiffen limbs this Chthonic Guardian. They do have Dispel, which they're probably going to use on the Chthonic Guardian. But yeah, there's nothing. Oh shit! I should have cursed something here. So let's see, what are we gonna do here? I'm gonna throw a curse at that thing. Unfortunately, we have no mana. That is really unfortunate. I was really counting on that. We might just try to take out that thing actually. Because this can barely move, and this can now barely move as well. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna go for it. If the Mammoth Rider dies, it's not the end of the world, just because we can reanimate him so easily. Yeah, and that's a kill. Let's move out of range of that thing by moving right there, and then dropping ourselves in defense mode. Yeah, this Chthonic Guardian can only attack this Mammoth Rider over here. And now I kind of want to move these Ice Scapers a little bit closer. Yeah, I don't want to throw an Ice Ball right now, because I don't think there's any point in it. Let's see how much. Yeah, they have 19. So they do have Defender, which is going to give them a 20% bonus to armor and magic and resistance when they're in defense mode. So anytime they're in defense mode, they're going to be really, really difficult to kill. And to freeze them, obviously, as well. So yeah, I'm just going to play it safe. Man, this thing has been hit 3 times already. Okay, this one didn't do anything. It's a little bit unsettling. My Mammoth Rider has been hit pretty hard already. I think I'm just gonna go for freezes with these things. Yeah, perfect. Absolutely perfect. And then we should be able to take care of this thing right here. And I really hope that they're gonna go for my Mammoth Rider here. If it dies, not a big deal at all. We can just get ourselves another one. So now I'm just thinking about what I want to do here. Do I want to get a Cadaver as well? I don't want to put my Lich King in harm's way necessarily. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna move over here a little bit, get him a little bit out of harm's way, and maybe get a Cadaver up. This thing still can't move very far because of stiffened limbs. So yeah, we're just gonna make use of that fact and then just focus on this Chthonic Guardian over here. So I think it has 3 range. Oh, we can get a Cadaver there as well. So let's move over here. Maybe one step closer. Can we get attacked twice then? No, just once, that's fine. And then we get ourselves a Cadaver right there. With this one I'm going to move over this way as well, heal him a little bit, and I'm just going to not do anything with the Ice Scaper right there. Man, they really have it in with this little Frosting Ice Scaper. Poor guy. Okay, with you I'm just going to attack the frozen baby Shock Serpent because it can't retaliate. Are we gonna freezing touch this thing? Seduce probably won't. Oh, I can seduce this. Okay, I can actually try to curse it and then freezing touch it. Yeah, this just does damage. So I would rather try and curse it. Oh, that is a big help. So that actually makes the seduce a lot more likely to happen. Oh, if we could get ourselves a Chthonic Guardian, that would be absolutely amazing. Can we do anything else to low? So what do any of these things do? So this is minus armor. Nothing. Okay, nothing else tampers with resistances. So this is the highest chance that we're gonna get to actually take over this thing. That is not entirely true. We can try to freeze it still. Okay, that is a bit unfortunate, but not the end of the world. So right here we can try to freeze again, and we can try to freeze once more. Okay, completely fine. I'm just gonna try to seduce now, and if that doesn't work, then I'm gonna take care of his movement by attacking twice with the Mammoth Rider. 45%. Yeah, okay, let's go. So this thing is dedicated to neutral, unfortunately. So, yeah. This unit suffers morale penalties if its owner doesn't have a neutral alignment. So, I think, and I'm not entirely certain about this, I think we can make this a ghoul unit once our healers, or once the Harbingers of the Dead is in. So, what we can actually do here, so let's take care of that. And I think if we if we have this thing in our stack when Harbingers of the Dead is active, then it should turn into a ghoul unit if I'm not mistaken. Okay, that's completely fine. This thing is a little bit annoying. So let's see, can we despair it, can we chill it? Yeah, we can. So let's just try to apply some status effects here. Okay, that's just a little bit of damage, it doesn't do too much. I think I might just go and take away his movement with the Mammoth Rider in a bit. Probably not going to do anything with the Chthonic Guardian just yet, maybe move it a little bit closer, but not too much. Again, I don't want to put my Lich King in harm's way, so I'm just going to keep him out of range of that thing. Try and freeze this thing. Very unlikely, but yeah, still the best course of action. And then take away its movement again. On a Guardian right there. So right here, I'm actually gonna attack with my Mammoth again to let my Mammoth die and revive him with 50% HP. So if you see here, we don't have heals anymore because we already used in this battle. But I still want to have my Mammoth on higher HP, so by letting him die, I can actually then revive him with 50% HP, which is... Oh yeah, we have a Cadaver there as well. So Frostling Mammoth Rider, and now he's back with 60 HP. So that's sort of an, sort of a heal in and of itself. That is great. That means that we can do full damage, and I really want my Archon Caster to get the kill here. So I'm gonna make sure to do that. And I think if I soften him up with that, I should now be able to get the kill. Yeah, perfect. Good stuff. Now we have another lesser animated dead. Very, very, very nice. Good stuff. And look at this, 5 turns now, 27 knowledge right there, and 291 from this one. The greater life stealing does work, I think, for our units, so that's nice. And a Cockatrice Hack, I'm definitely going to take this reward, because Harbingers of the Dead is just such a massive skill for us to have. I'm going to set this Wyvern to Karzan once my Beetle Egg is done, so I'm just going to send this Cockatrice Egg to Melvin, I think. So Cockatrice, I think, is a tier 4 mount, if I remember correctly. So that is nice. Let's see, let's put all of these guys in one stack, and I think next turn this unit should become a Undead Ghoul because of... Where is it? Because it's an Archmage. All undead units in the stack gain +1 arm, +1 resistance, and 20% spirit protection. Living units at the start of their strategic turn in the same stack as the Archmage turn into ghouls. So that's what I'm using to make myself a ghoul Chthonic Guardian. So Harbingers of the Dead has been researched. That is great. Healers of the Dead is absolutely going to be next. Healers of the Dead is really, really important for any undead army. So yeah, just a great research to have, and we already have 1 turn finished on it because we still had some leftover. We had some leftover knowledge. Okay, I think what we said we were going to do is we're going to save up for level 9. So at level 9, my hero is going to get Inflict Ghoul Curse, and that's going to be really useful to take out, to make living units ghouls. So that's going to be really useful for us. I think one of these Ice Scapers can already go back in here. So what I still have to take care of this bandit camp actually, and yeah, this thing can definitely not reach us. So it's from here. But yeah, that doesn't matter at all. But we do have to defend Tiz, and I think I sort of forgot about this. So yeah, we kind of have to make, have to get an army over there to take care of that. And I think that's gonna be our leader right here. We're gonna clear this gold mine, head over to the shrine over here, and then see if the shrine is recharged. And if that's been recharged, then I'm gonna try and take out the Ziggurat, head down to this bandit camp over here, and maybe try and take out this castle of the Lich King. I think that's pretty much our battle plan right here. Our mana situation is really bad right now, but yeah, I really hope that we can fix that soonish. Did we already have? No. Okay, so I thought that we already had temples, had started making temples in one of our cities, but it doesn't seem like it. Item has arrived, that's fine. Lots and lots of items here that I can use. Not very useful items, but items nonetheless. Let's change this. Yeah, let's make a builder's hall here. I definitely want this city to grow. It's gonna grow in one turn anyway. So then we're gonna have this crystal tree and this well of souls in our domain, and at that point, we should be good for mana. So right here, I'm just gonna produce a builder's hall to make everything else a little bit easier to get. And Balm's Guild is also a really good one to have, but we don't have the mana for it, so builder's hall it is. Dwarf Comet is still going, that's fine. And we have our little scout here. Oh yeah, we have this halfling city right there. Okay, some more lost souls. Again, we can just outrun the lost souls, that's not an issue. So what I'm thinking of doing here is just giving these units one more turn to heal up before I actually start taking out this Forbidden Sanctum. I think I'm gonna do it like this. So I put the 2 Archon Casters in one stack just because they both have heal undead, so that my units are gonna get healed a little bit quicker. The White Witch I'm definitely going to use in this battle instead of the Cadaver most likely, because I can use the Sabertooth Chariot and the Big Beetle as a tank. But I do want this to be healed up if possible. So yeah, let's just stay right there. You're good. And now I'm going to move you guys down here. Okay, so this is going to be recharged in 2 turns. So that may just barely not be in time. Okay, let's try and take this out. Let's see. Should be a fairly easy battle. I mean, I'm just going to heal loads of stuff here. While I have nothing else to do. Get some experience on all of my units. I don't think I'm gonna seduce anything here. I mean, yeah, here. This is what is the problem. So the unit's unhappy with the. It's still unhappy. Okay, so it is a ghoul now, but it does care about my leader's alignment. I didn't actually know that. So I'll have to see if I'm gonna keep this or not. This should be all right once we get. I don't think we have the research yet that makes my ghouls a little bit happier. So I think once we get that, we should be able to actually use this thing effectively. They have jesters, eh? Oh no, they have farmers, yeah, and 1 jester. So this jester can deal AoE damage, or no, it can only deal 1 hex of damage, and the rest can be dazzled, right? 1 hex radius, yeah, okay. I don't remember if it actually if they also take damage in like the other units that are around it. Regardless, I'm just not gonna stack up too much. I'm still gonna do it a little bit, but you know, just not as much as I would otherwise. Let's try and curse this. Does this do anything? Not really. Huh. I didn't know that this doesn't work just not work on ghoul units. I don't even know. I'm going to check this in a bit. I don't think I've ever used a ghoul Chthonic Guardian, so. So let's move over here. Yeah, we just can't do anything with this. So I think it turns out that this idea of having a Chthonic Guardian is not the greatest. It's still a really good unit, but yeah, just not as great as it could be. Let's kill that. Move over here, start working on this thing. stuff. And one more. And then... Oh, I thought this... Oh, he lost some movement because of the throw chicken. It's not too... That's not a big deal though. Yeah, just some... what's it called? Some lifesteal from this guy. Yeah, defensive strike doesn't even do anything. I think I'm gonna disband this pretty soon. I don't think it's a very useful unit just because of the dedicated to neutral. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. In that case, I'm just gonna try and level up my my leader as much as possible. How much XP do you still need? Quite a bit, 50 XP. So let's try and turn this thing around. I just want to attack once here. Oh, we can actually just kill it. Holy, we max rolled. Okay, well that's okay as well, I guess. Ay ay ay. Okay. Let's move over here. And the next turn we'll park our stuff here and then take on the ziggurat afterwards. Yeah, you're good over there. Zephyrbird. Yeah, okay. I thought this might happen, so the Orc Black Knight did come after my bird, and it does have a lot of movement points. So I kind of want to make use of the terrain here as much as possible to keep my bird alive. So yeah, it can't actually get here. It can already not get to this hex. So I just have to go over here and I'm safe. But I do want to move on to the water afterwards. Just because I want to... Yeah, this shouldn't matter too much. It's because I want to scout out the city, so I'm going to move onto the water and then go over this way. Let's go next turn. Healers of the Dead, only 4 turns away. And every time we battle, we come a little bit closer, so that's really, really nice. We also now have this ancient ruins in our territory. I think we already had that quite a bit. Ah, okay, so they tried to dispel my undead plague, which they failed at. This we can just outrun, like I did previously. Not a big deal. 36 movement to 28, so yeah, just gonna run for my life, literally. Let's move a little bit more over here. So you basically want to lure them into going at a slight angle here, and then you just move as far away as possible to the other side. That's sort of what I do when I go for this running away strategy. So I just checked if there was a gap in this between the rocks and the plants there, and there is, so I can just move over here and I am out of here. Good stuff. So we don't have to worry about this thing anymore. We can now just run away. Lots more items. Let's see, is that all? Okay. So this cockatrice egg will just hatch in a few turns, and that's gonna be that. Gonna take out the cadaver out of the stack, and then gonna try to take on this forbidden sanctum. Holy moly. Ooh, I would really love to get this. So this thing, the Fallen Angel, is actually dedicated to evil. And I think, if I remember correctly, because we have our... because we are Shadowborn, that's actually a unit that we can make later as well. But that also means that I kind of wanna maybe hold off on attacking this stack, because I really want this, and it's not a undead unit if I see this correctly. No, it's magical origin if I see that correctly. Yeah, next level I'm gonna get my inflict ghoul curse, so it might just be worth it to hold off on that with that for a second here. Yeah, okay. What we could do is send the seduce item over. How long does that take? 2 turns. So I could just park. Does that mind control immunity? Let's see. Do you have mind control immunity? You do not. Actually, I have spirit weakness as well, which is gonna make my life a little bit easier. And I do have inflict despair on Melvin. I think I'm just gonna do that. I think I'm just gonna hold off on doing anything there. Gonna send this seduce item over to Melvin so that he can then try to seduce this this fallen angel here. The rest of the units, I mean, I have the rest of the units are just phantasm warriors. They have physical and shock protection, which is not really a damage source that I'm using. Physical, yes. Shock, not at all. But we use a lot of blight damage, and yeah, that is just going to go straight through their resistances. So the rest of the units I'm not worried about at all. It's just a fallen angel that I really, really want. And also, one thing that is important to note here, the fallen angel actually has spirit weakness already, which is going to make my seduce a lot easier to, or a lot more likely to happen. I don't think I can do anything in the meantime in this region, so I think I'm just gonna park you guys here, and in that case I'm gonna take you out of the stack and put you here, because the cadaver is decaying every single turn. I just don't want him to die. Okay, so a mammoth rider is being made here. That's perfect. Our knowledge is looking real good here. That is nice. So how close are we to our race governance, our next race governance level? Okay, we're getting there. We get 14 XP per turn, which means that in 2 turns, we are gonna get this upgrade here, where we have our walls becoming cheaper. So yeah, at that point, I'm gonna make a few walls, I think. Our mana issues are sort of becoming sorted slowly but surely. So that is nice as well. What am I gonna make in the meantime? Maybe we'll just keep on producing this, and then yeah, that's fine as well. What am I gonna do here? Yeah, I could do a glacial totem, but also that is gonna, in 2 turns, that's also gonna be cheaper. So I think I'm just gonna produce merchandise here for a little bit and get my gold situation sorted. So this undead plague, they tried to dispel it. I think I might just reinforce it. I'm not doing anything with my casting points this turn. And I do have quite a bit of mana income at the moment, so I do want that spell to stay on their city if possible. Okay, so that's their capital, and here's their leader, a level 2 sorcerer. Aww, such a cutie. Such a cutie. And I don't think I want to go over here just yet, because they do seem to have some flying units here, and I don't want my thing to get picked off, so I'm gonna park my Zephyr Bird right there, and hopefully they can't get to me then. Observatory, yeah, we already looked at that. Dwarf Comet, that's completely fine. You've turned into a town, that is great, because again, these mana structures are just so valuable to us right now. One of the things that we could have done is transform this great farm into a corrupted farm, but yeah, that's not really necessary right now. And with you, I just want to run as far as possible. Yeah, that is clear. Wait. Capital, capital. So we've already found 3 capitals actually. So that means that the last one is most likely going to be in this general area, but most likely in here. But that also means that my boar is kind of in a dangerous position right here to get picked off, which is sort of fine because that's what he's there for. But still, it's not ideal if he gets picked off. So next turn this recharges, so I'm just gonna end my turn right there. Take this in the next turn and then go for this ziggurat afterwards. If my Chthonic Guardian dies there, that's completely fine. I do sort of want to get rid of it because I don't like the low morale due to the alignment. Yeah, and also because we can't use the rallying cry, so it's just not that great for us at the moment. So let's do that. Some independence should spawn pretty soon from this thing over here, from the brigand hideout. This is okay. So they cleared some structures. Ooh, and they're right next to me. Okay, bye bye. Let's get out of there. Okay, yet another leader. Havoc the Dark. Lots of Necromancers, right? Yeah, that's our Necromancer right there. And if I remember, I'm so bad at seeing the colors. I think that's yeah, this should be the Frostling Necromancer. Yeah, some Mammoth Riders as well, some Reanimators. So that's the Reanimator is probably going to be the next thing that I'm going to focus on after researching Healers of the Dead, just because they pair so well with the Mammoth Riders. We do have a little bit of mana. Observatory, is that going to be useful? Sort of. This Magma Forge is going to come into play pretty soon. So we don't have the Dwarf Comet anymore, so we don't make Mammoth Riders in one turn anymore. This group is more than strong enough to take out this bandit hideout here. For now, I think I'm just gonna keep defending with it until I actually see where they are, and at that point I'm just gonna go and kill them real quick. Yeah, let's just go for production here, and then here as well. Enchanted Armory is going to be really useful. Armored units. How many units actually armored? I think there's only a few that are armored, right? I don't think you are armored. No, you're not. What units of mine are armored? No. Yeah, probably shouldn't look it up there. I think my Royal Guard might be armored. No, not even. I mean, in that case, there's only a few units that may or may not be armored, so I don't think this matters after all, actually, to have the Enchanted Armory. I was hoping that my Pikemen were going to be armored, because then I could use the Pillar of the Stylites and the Enchanted Armory to make really overpowered Pikemen, but yeah, they're not, so unfortunately, no luck there. Get some fire res. Go in here, and now we have a very likely victory instead of probable defeat or whatever it was beforehand. So let's just go in here. They're not coming, so I'm gonna take my time as well. I'm gonna get my Lich King some Frozen Flames. This really doesn't work, that's so unfortunate. I shouldn't stack against the breath attacks. So I'm gonna plop this guy over here. I'm just gonna hide my guys after stuff, behind stuff. So that is a useful one. Stiffen limbs is also really useful. So like I said, I think the golden dragon is going to be the biggest threat. So if we take that out last, then I think we're in good shape. Let's see if they come for us. If they don't, that's completely fine as well. Completely fine. Very nice, actually. So we can curse that. Yeah, no line of sight, but do you have frost weakness? No, you don't. Do you have frost weakness? Yes, you do. So we do have Good Slayer on this Chthonic Guardian. So that's something that we can use against against the Phoenix there. Yeah, we really don't do a lot of damage. My White Witch is not going to do a lot of damage either. So what I might just end up doing is just charge in with this Mammoth Rider. And as always, if it dies, I don't mind at all. Let's do that. Let's do quite a bit of damage with my caster. Let's at least try and freeze this thing. Oh, that's great. Maybe I should have tried that before. And I think I can go over here and then kill that. Now there's pretty much only 2 units left. Yeah, these do no damage whatsoever, obviously, because one of their damage channels is fire, and yeah, that just does nothing. So yeah, I think this is a big old victory for me. Okay, my Frostling Escapers almost got taken out there. That is not great. But we are going to be able to take this down. And now move on to this thing afterwards. Yeah, so this thing had mind control immunity, so we wouldn't have been able to mind control this, and yeah, spirit protection 100%. So we would not have been able to get that. Let's do some damage there. Kill that thing, and now do 2 more hits. I'm just gonna whittle this down as much as possible. And I think my leader can now finish it off. Or maybe not, because it has a lot of blight protection apparently. Yeah, let's just whittle it down. I mean, there's really nothing else to be done here. If it dies to one of my other units, so be it. As long as not my Chthonic Guardian. Good stuff. Cigarette cleared. Very nice. 13 knowledge. So good. Yeah, I'll take a fearsome item. Fearsome is nice to have on units. It gives you a little bit of protection. So every time an enemy performs a melee attack against my leader now, they have a chance to be panicked, and then they just run away from us at that point. So very nice battle there. Not really that much to say about it. Just a very straightforward one. I'm gonna park you guys over here. You can continue your big quest around the map. Okay, there's another city there, so let's go around this way afterwards. Whoa, they're really surrounded. I think I'm gonna keep the Chthonic Guardian for now, because of the Castle of the Lich King that Castle of the Lich King that I want to fight afterwards. None of my units can get, except you. I was gonna say none of my units can get, can die. Oh no, this guy is undead as well. So none of my units can die because of the mark of touch of death. What is it called again? The death ability of the Necromancer. I think we get a level 11. Invoke death. Target enemy must resist a thingy check or die, otherwise target loses blah blah blah. Units with less than 40 health. Machine and undead units are not affected, and because my my leader is now a Archlich, it also means that it's undead, so we are completely safe to take this, at least completely safe in terms of dying from the invoke death ability. We do well. Yeah, I think we have to heavily rely on our Mammoth Rider and our Thunder Guardian in that fight to deal damage. Because yeah, these things are not going to be useful. We can't ice ball anyone, so yeah, we do struggle a little bit against it, but not so much that it's impossible. So let's see, what are these guys gonna do? I'm gonna move. So let's just get that done a little bit quicker. I really hope. Yeah, okay. My thing is safe, I think. So there was some movement over here. So they did this disjunct my undead plague, unfortunately, which probably means that yeah, this city is going to grow a lot less right now, but that is okay, I think. Yeah. Okay, and there's the race governance. Makes our walls and our glacial totems 50 gold cheaper. And I think at this point I'm actually going to get walls everywhere in my cities. I really like having walls in all of my cities preemptively before anything comes along that warrants the need of walls. Let's take this thing out, get this guy in, and then try and take this on. I think we should be able to do this. We do have some mana and some casting points, so yeah, we do have some things working for us there. I would love to get Melvin leveled up, if possible, but yeah, it's going to be a lot of experience, so I don't think I'll be able to do that. And I definitely want to try and curse this this fallen angel here. But let's see how it goes. I don't think I'm gonna stiffen limbs anything, and what I'm probably gonna do is just death ray one of these guys. They can't resist any of these damage sources, so any damage that any damage is good damage basically. And now this fallen angel should come forward a lot. The Fallen Angel has a lot more movement than the rest of these guys, so that's what I'm going to use to my advantage. I'm just going to move back a little bit here. It's probably going to use the Petrifying Scream. Elemental Machine and Undead units are not affected, so yeah, that's just absolutely perfect. Let's put my tanks in front, and now it should just come in either Petrifying Scream, but I don't think so. I think it's just going to attack one of these guys. Which is fine, because then I can just curse it. Yep, there we go. It also has guard break, like it's so good. I really want to have that thing. So it can't be affected, that's fine. In that case, how much chance do I have right now? 70% chance. So sick. Do you have total awareness as well? Oh, you have total awareness as well. That's so shit. That unit is so insane. Absolutely incredible unit. Let's just make a path for my guy here, and then try and seduce it. I mean, you love to see it, right? You absolutely love to see it. Let's put these things up front. Try and tank a little bit of these hits. I deliberately put this thing over here because they are most likely going after my leader here if I don't do any, or after my hero here if I don't do anything. So I just want to make sure that my units are protected at least a little bit. Can I actually take this out? Probably not. Let's just take it easy. Let's just let them come to me. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. This is more than fine. Okay, let's do some damage. Let's get that. What's that? I don't know. He's already cursed. Is that because of the mass curse? Are they also affected because of that? No. Maybe it's just this one that was affected. Let's see. Let's try and kill that thing. Let's throw a spear, attack with a ranged attacks, and if that's not going to kill, I'm going to kill it with this. Perfectamundo. Try and attack that, and then kill. Good stuff. I'm just gonna chill for a second here. I'm so happy that this worked. 70% chance is so good. So I do want to dish out a few heals here. I'm gonna heal you. I'm gonna heal all you, I guess, and then you as well. And then you can deal a ton of damage and kill it. Actually, maybe I should have given that to the to my new tier 4 unit. Very nicely, very nice. Okay, Secret Enchantment. I actually love this. Oh, that's really nice. Actually, I'm so gonna take that. So I absolutely love this ability. It gives you the ability to really siege towns much better, because it removes range penalties and line of sight penalties, and your units do +1 damage. The +1 damage, I mean, is whatever. It's the line of sight penalties that really matter, and the range penalties, because you can just deal max damage all the time. And with heroes that have stuff like, where is it? Like inflict despair, exploit despair, stuff like that. Exploit despair we haven't picked up yet. No, we haven't. It incredibly powerful, incredibly. I don't think we need this cadaver anymore. And our gold situation is kind of looking dire. How are we gonna solve that? I think I'm gonna take this white witch out and plop it in with this army, and then use the rest of this army to progress underground here a little bit. So I'm going to merge these. Actually, maybe I shouldn't merge these. Maybe I can just move underground already with these units, or at least move closer, because this thing is flying, so it can just fly there whenever. And you... Maybe instead of the lost soul, you can come with. So let's move you over here as well. Healers of the Dead, finally researched. Very good. Master of Puppets is the one that very cool units get happiness from. Maybe we can... I think I'm gonna research that now. I said I was gonna do the reanimators, but I think this is higher priority. Just because I have the Chthonic Guardian currently still, and I'm planning to use him for a little bit longer, at least for this battle right here. So that means that I can use the extra happiness that it gives effectively. Good. Let's fight these two stacks of units. It should be fairly easy. I'm not seeing any sort of issues right there. So we're fighting in the Brigand hideout, it seems like. Okay, you come over here. I am gonna give you a heal. And then there was one more unit that needed some healing. Yeah, the Mammoth Rider I don't like to heal, because it's better to revive him. So I'm just gonna heal this thing. You have flying. Oh yeah, we have Healers of the Dead now, so this, like, our Frostling White Witch also has healing now. That's really useful, actually. That's so useful. These things come closer, but again, I don't foresee any issues whatsoever with taking this thing down. Even if they ball up a little bit and they deal some damage to me, it's whatever. If I have a heal left over, then we might as well use it. That's curse you. Okay, that's fine. These things just don't do any damage. That's the issue for them. Let's see. Let's use a defensive strike here on this scoundrel. Actually, just kill it. Okay, that's pretty nice. I want to kill. We can't even kill this obstacle. We can't kill this obstacle though. But there's another obstacle in the way there. Maybe going over here with my Chthonic Guardian wasn't the best idea, but it's whatever. Let's get a devastating charge in on this fence right here, and now we just hold for a second. I think. Oh, this is such a perfect target for Sundisk. Oh my goodness, so perfect. Yeah, let's just chill for a little bit. Let's try and freeze something, and otherwise they're probably just all gonna gang up on the Mammoth Rider here, because they can deal the most damage to it. So that's sort of the AI rationale. Oh my goodness. Oh, I mean, I kind of have to do this, right? It's just, I mean, it's too tempting not to do it. Oh my goodness. We have a chance to kill this. We did. Very nice. Kill, please. And a kill, please. And we unfortunately can't get a devastating charge here. Unless we actually kill this. Kill this first. Unless we kill this first. So now we can go one. Oh no, we can't get a devastating charge anyway because we're crippled. So I'm just gonna take out this thing right here and then go into defense mode. Yeah, our Mammoth Rider is a little bit banged up. It shouldn't matter at all. Definitely gonna give the XP to the to my Lich King over here, just because I really want him to level. Level 9 is where it's at with the Necromantic Aura and the Inflict Ghoul Curse. So Necromantic Aura is actually a good point, because at its next level, maybe it's gonna level passively from just passing the turn. Now I think about it, or maybe we should actually attack this first, because Necromantic Aura. Let's see, Necromancer level 11. No, level 9. Do we already have access to Necromantic Aura? Oh, it's level 11. Okay, then it's way off. So Necromantic Aura, every time an undead unit performs a melee attack against this unit, the enemy undead unit has a chance to instantly come under that unit's control. So that's really useful if you're fighting the castle of the Lich King, obviously, because you know we can get these Death Reapers under our control. But yeah, doesn't seem like we're gonna be able to get that, but that's okay. Oh, that's unfortunate. If there wasn't an Orc Shock Trooper here, I would have gone for this city, 100%. But that's okay. No city taking for us just yet. Man, this thing has scouted so much. I think I might just even head down here now, just to see what's in the middle here. So I said that there's one more leader that we have, and he may be underground actually, but he may also be more in this general area over here. So the underground area we haven't scouted out at all, which is something that we desperately need to do, and I actually can do right now because there are some. We do have some units from down here that are coming up this way, and then we can scout with our little lost soul here. So we can start going up this way and probably find a cave entrance somewhere here. Let's see, is there anywhere else where there is a cave entrance? I don't see any in this general area. There's a spawner here. There's a cave entrance right there, but that's about it. So usually cave entrances are in corners of the map. So right here is one. Then there's probably one in this general area, and then some over here, and probably also over here in this general area. I can't see it yet because I haven't scouted out this area right here. But that's probably where I would expect cave entrances to be. With you, I was going to go around because we found another town. Okay, there's some water over here. We haven't researched basic seafaring yet, so that's not something that we can cross right now. But yeah, so far not too bad. We have 3 decently sized cities. Oh, I haven't actually killed that. Oh, wait a second. I haven't actually killed this city. Let's just do that right here. And yeah, I don't need any of this. I don't need a cheetah, and I don't need this ceremony of thingy right there. I'm just gonna move back. Yeah, my mammoth should just get healed by these 2 units, so that's not a problem. I think we're gonna end the episode here. Yeah, next time probably just gonna head down underground and start exploring the underground a little bit more. Gonna do some more scouting with this lost soul right here, and that's probably something that I can do still in this episode, is summon another lost soul and start exploring the underground from this position right there. So I'm gonna summon a lost soul right here somewhere. Yeah, I don't want to move around the mountains too much, so I'm gonna summon it here, and I'm gonna move it down this way. Let's see, where is this cave entrance? Right there. So let's already click on it, and then it should be clear. Actually, let's pick up this pile of gold that's on the way. I'm really happy that we cleared out this area right there, just because this really was a boost to our research, and Harbingers of the Dead and Healers of the Dead has now been researched, which are 2 crucial spells for a Necromancer. So yeah, I think Corrupt the Source is going to be the next one for this farm right here, and I don't think I can corrupt anything else. No, that's all there is to it. But yeah, I am gonna grow my borders a little bit, especially in this city, to get this dungeon inside my borders, and then also this shrine right here, which is gonna give me undead population and mana as well, which is great, just so great. But yeah, for now I'm gonna end the episode here. If you like this type of stuff, can give me a like and subscribe, please. It really helps out the channel a lot if you do that. And if there's anything that you would like me to do in the next episode, then please comment down below as well. If there's anything that I missed that you think I could have done better, let me know as well. I'm very open to criticism. But for now, Zorch signing off, and see you guys later. Bye.